Jamison Plakin writes, "Hi, I love AMC Movie Talk. So I read somewhere earlier this month that The Green Inferno was supposed to come out next month in September, but lost its release date and might never come out in theaters anymore. Have you guys heard any more on this? I've heard of films changing release date, but I never heard of a film being completely dropped and not released when it's supposed to come out so soon. What do you guys think will happen to the film?"
Thank you for the question. I too was really disappointed about this because I thought this film looked fantastic. Other than just being a horror movie junkie, I just thought the set in the Amazon and like the whole premise was really creepy, and it looked beautiful and very vibrant, and Eli Roth is good at this world, we know that. So from what I heard, it was a disagreement on the financing side with Worldview because their CEO exited. So they had this in contract before, and then it was just kind of a victim. It had nothing to do about the movie not being good. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fantastic. It just, you know, it got lost in the fire kind of approach with that. So I hope that it does fall back on the release slate for later in the year or later, but as of now, it has not been, you know, reassigned. So that's a little disappointing. I thought it looked really good, especially since it's next month. So Alicia, have you heard anything else on the matter?
I haven't heard anything else, but I mean, hopefully it will come out because it seems like it was done, right? It seems like they had the trailer, they had everything ready to go, and then it was the print and advertising costs and a few things that they couldn't, you know, come to terms with. So I really hope it comes out. I like the premise, not just the cannibalism, but the idea of slacktivism and how, you know, people using hashtags on Twitter and whether that actually does anything or not. Eli Roth says this movie explores all that too, which I think is really fun and interesting.
Brian?
I think this is actually a good thing for the film. Lots of movies lose their release dates, just not this close to their release date. I think this is a case where it's going to do nothing but help the movie. We're talking about it now. And this is the type of movie where that kind of narrative does nothing but help it in the end. I think people talking about, oh no, they didn't give us this movie. If you look back at Trick or Treat, which is now considered like one of the Halloween mainstays, and it's a classic Halloween film, that had such a hard time getting distribution, and it was midnight shows, and could only see it once every couple of months for like the first year that it was in existence. I think The Green Inferno is going to have to go through something similar to that because it's not a broad appeal movie. It's a movie that has a very niche audience that's probably what's stopping them from releasing it in theaters. In my mind, this is a movie that's going to do well in a limited engagement and then a digital distribution model. That's where it's going to get the most bang for its buck. I don't think a theatrical release is really necessary for this.
It is for me. I want to see it in the theater. Dennis?
Well, the good thing about it is it's getting pulled for different reasons than the actual movie itself, where like Jupiter Ascending was supposed to come out earlier this year and it got yanked right before, and that had more to do with the actual movie, and so they moved it to next year, and this seems more of a behind the scenes type of stuff. And you know, I figure with like Eli Roth's name that it would, you know, it has a cult fan base enough to get a theatrical release, but I've read like from the few people who have seen it that it's generally a positive response to it. So hopefully they fix it and they'll release it either later this year or early next year.
Hope so.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC Movie Talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.